Well, that about tears it. Now, it's my opinion, but I feel like there were like no good horror movies in the month of September. If there was one, let me know. Don't you dare say Jeepers Creepers. Don't. Smile. So Smile is the newest psychological horror movie that's coming out to end off the month of September. It's the newest horror movie brought to us by Paramount Pictures. Got back for seeing a screening for this movie, and is this movie good? Not really. I really hate saying that because like I said, I love horror movies. Horror movies, that's my shit. That is my cup of tea. And I want these horror movies to be good. I want them to be good so bad. But I'm also just like, I'm a reviewer too. And I'm just like, I can't put my stamp of approval on these bad horror movies, because if I do, then it's like people go out to see these movies and they pay ticket price and they be like, this movie is shit. And I feel like I'm letting them down. So that way, in good conscience, I just cannot say this is like good horror movie. It's because it's not. So this movie does have just so little potential in it here and there, but at the end of the day, it's a horror movie that's just so generic and it's so forgettable. It's so cookie cutter that even just thinking about it back to review it for you guys, it's just like, I wanted to like this. I was rooting for this movie, and by the time the movie was over and the credits roll, everyone was just like, oh, this is just bad. Well, just join the others. Let's get into pros and cons. Well, I believe that Smile. It comes out in theaters officially Friday. Adding to the movie, it's only one character we're really following throughout this whole movie, and it's what's her name? Susie Bacon. She's really the star carrying this whole movie and shit. She does do a functional role in what she had to do as a character that's going out of her mind batshit crazy because this smile demon is just terrorizing the shit out of her. She does do that really well, but it's just like, she's doing good, but it's just like the fucking script that she's got to work with is just not good. Giving her all. I'll give her that. For the other characters in the movie, you don't care. You don't. And it's like the movie wants you to care about them, but it's just like, they're not on screen and long enough for us to give a damn. It was even a point in the movie where A-Train was in the movie. It was like, okay, that's her boyfriend and shit. And then it was just like, out of nowhere, it's like the movie just wrote him out of the script. And it was just like, oh, well, done with him. Yeah, that's this movie. Okay, plot in the movie. More or less, the movie pretty much opens up with, well, it kind of opens up with a character's mother and shit like that. But I guess you're not supposed to know that, but it's kind of obvious. Horror movie 101. More or less, we open up with Rose, stuff like that. She's a psychiatrist in this hospital and shit. She's dealing with patients and stuff like that. And then one day a patient comes in and shit. She just like goes out of her mind, batshit crazy, and she smiles and she kills herself. Kills herself in front of Rose, and now it's like Rose is being tormented by the smile demon and shit like that. Even though she doesn't find that out till like hour 10 into the movie. But now she's got to deal with the smile demon and she's just being terrorized. And that's kind of it. Pros of the movie, like I said, okay, it's their pros. Okay, I feel like towards the end of the movie when the shit started to get going, like I like the mystery elements of it and like sprinkle throughout. Because you're just with Rose, you're just trying to figure this out with her. I like when horror movies do that. I like when we're along with the ride with the character trying to figure this shit out. Like, okay, you know, I'm doing an investigation, shit like that. What is the smile creature? Who is the smile demon? Even though, like I said, it's kind of just like she kind of just stumbles along to find out what it is. And even when she doesn't really know what it is. That leaves the audience just kind of like, I guess we just gotta take it off. This is what it is. I guess that's the smile demon's origin, kind of. Horror movie though, so how the scares? Jump scares. All of them. Yep, jump scares galore. Like I said, it's just to do with a cat in the movie too. So you already know, cats in horror movies, jump scare. Oh, a telephone just right, jump scare. The character's backing up to a wall or whatever, look at something in the dark corner, something's behind them, jump scare. Yep, bullshit. Anything I guess about the movie, the fact that the movie is so cookie cutter and it's so predictable. Like, I literally was calling shit out in the movie, like, before it was happening. I was literally just like, okay, this is that happened. That's happening like that. There's the twist. Like, it's gonna be like this, but then it's gonna be like that. I'm not one of those people that's like a buzzkill or shit like that. I like to just sit back and just like, okay, let's see where the movie goes. What's happening. At the same time, when the movie starts grinding to a halt and it's getting all slow and shit, I can't help but just kind of be like, okay, this is gonna happen next. And then it happened. And I was right. And then you got the ending of the movie, which is just like, the ending, like I said, try to be one of those like, ooh, clever twist endings, shit like that. You didn't see that coming, did you, shithead? No, I actually did see it coming, because it's just like, when the thing that she did happen, I was just like, yeah, this is probably like a dream or some shit. And then sure enough, Yeah, that's spoil it for you. You don't care. You're gonna see it coming a mile away, so it does not matter. It doesn't. At the end of the day, Smile was a horror movie that I was actually having just a little bit of faith on because I thought it was going to be better than at least Jeepers Creepers. And it is, but that's not saying much because that movie was shit. As far as acting the movie goes, it was okay. Scares the movie was not scary at all. It was just, predictable jump scare bullshit. The movie was kind of muddled. It was very predictable. And at the end of the day, it's a movie that you're going to probably just be like, I'll probably forget all about this by the time I watch Halloween End. So, with that being said, I'm going to say that Smile was definitely a 3 out of 10, which is just meh. It's in theaters this Friday. You're going to see it, not going to see it. Type below to talk about it. And tell me your thoughts on Smile. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Because next week is Chucky Season 2. Can't wait. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.